Hi there, Aquarius. This is your love reading for the week of 1/11 through 1/19. And I was having some technical difficulties, so my camera shut off. So I've already started pulling cards. So just one quick disclaimer, anything that I pull in tarot is up to interpretation. You have total control over your life. This is just for entertainment purposes. If you get a little insight or something that helps your thought process, awesome. And with that being said, let's jump into what I pulled, okay? So I pulled, first off, for the overall reading energy, the Two of Pentacles. So this card, normally in the regular deck, it's a guy and he's kind of balancing these two pentacles, and it is a reminder to create some balance between your work life and your home life type of thing. You know, you have to have that balance, and maybe this is something that you're struggling with or that you're working on. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into that and just kind of see what's going on. I also pulled 3 messages from your person from this deck here. Okay. So the first one that I pulled was the Ten of Pentacles. And it says, my family is very dear to me and I want you to be part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide for all of our needs. So these are thoughts from your person, if you're not speaking or just kind of curious what they're thinking that they might not be saying. So you have the Knight of Cups. You woke up my feminine side and I'm feeling very romantic. You inspire me to listen to love songs, to write, paint, and to create. And then the third one, Six of Wands. Every time we get past our arguments and get on the same page, I feel on top of the world, and I succeed in all I do. So I would say that for your person, you're a big inspiration to them. You might have your differences, but it looks like you work really hard to keep that balance and share with yourself and try to be on the same page with your person. You're, inspiring them to be romantic, to be creative. And, Aquarius is a very creative sign. They kind of, march to the beat of their own drum type of creativity, but, it's never dull. It's never dull. But I could see why having that kind of energy, you probably do struggle to have time for all of the things that you need to have time for, your family, your work, your creativity, any other activities that you might have. I'm sure you have quite a few. So I went ahead and I pulled, I've also pulled 3 tarot cards, and that's what my camera gave out. So the 3 cards that I pulled, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So what we're dealing with, we have this, 2, 3, 4 pentacles in a row. So it's almost like you're working through this process. The 3 of Pentacles, this card is a card of someone who has created this, like in some of the other cards, it's like a stained glass window with the pentacles in it, but this is kind of like an artwork kind of piece. And, you've created this and you're an artist, and then there are these 2 people here and they're like, you kind of feel maybe that you're not being appreciated enough for the things that you create, maybe. Especially to the people that mean the most to you, because it's like you're showing this to them and they're, like, they're like, okay, whatever. So that might be something that's a struggle for you. You want to have that appreciation for the things that you create and the things that you do. And you might not be getting that. Also the Four of Pentacles. So this card represents holding on too tightly to things. Sometimes the past, sometimes your, like your money, problems might make you be a little stubborn when it comes to like if someone upsets you, letting go of that. How I feel it relates to this Three of Pentacles, I feel like maybe because you weren't appreciated for something that you did, that you created the way that you wanted to, it might have triggered some past pain that you're having a hard time letting go. And this is showing that this is a big deal for you. It's like being kind of stuck in this feeling of not being appreciated. Okay, and then when you throw the Five of Swords, so with the Five of Swords, it shows up in some different aspects in different cards. This one, he's gathered up two of the swords, and then the three swords are laying there. In other cards, there are other people that he's supposedly fought and kind of won their swords. This is a card of winning at all costs, even if the cost is not a good one. Maybe you got upset about something, and the fight that it created, maybe you got the higher ground, maybe you won all of the swords, so to speak, but was it worth it? That's something you have to ask yourself. When we go back to this overall energy, we have this balance, and this whole thing is completely off balance. It's all like tilting to this. Was this worth it? Was any of it worth it? So I want to kind of clarify all of these cards a little bit more and see what's going on. Okay, so for my lovely Aquarius friends, Aquarians, right? Let us clarify the Three of Pentacles. What is going on with the Three of Pentacles for Aquarius? And one more. Oh, all right. Okay. So, get the Two of Pentacles again. So we're really reiterating this need for balance. That's the only way that you're going to come out of this and have that success. You have to find that balance in your life. And you also have the Strength card. So I think it's going to take some strength to make that happen. And with the King of Swords coming up as well, you might have to change your perspective a little bit. The King of Swords he's kind of a no-nonsense kind of guy. I mean, and this could represent you. It's kind of like he's in between like a fire and an air sign. He's holding his sword up, he's like cutting through all of the bullshit and just trying to get down to like, what is the real issue? Is it that you're not appreciated? Or, yeah, I mean, there's a bigger issue than just this, than just the appreciation. It goes a lot deeper, I think. And as you're trying to gain balance, and I feel like you use your strength to get through things. As you try to find balance, you have to cut through the things that aren't serving you. And I think the King of Swords is that reminder that sometimes you have to just kind of let things go and that don't serve you. And it might be difficult because, we all want to have that approval, and when we don't get it, it can be pretty hurtful. But ultimately you're the one who has to feel good about what you do. And if you feel good about it, then that's really all that matters. Okay? So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. And if you hear any shuffling and coughing or barking, that's my little dog. He doesn't like to not be held. And so as I've been trying to do videos today, he's been following me around. He's been very sick and we have him on a bunch of medicine, and we'll have to take him probably to the vets tomorrow again. He has congestive heart failure, so that makes him cough, and he's on Lasix, which is for fluid buildup. Anyway, it sounds pretty bad. I'm worried about him, but we do have conversations with his vet, and so don't think that I'm just letting him sit there and cough. All right, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So with the Ten of Wands, this person is doing picking up all of these swords. I mean, ultimately these were things that he put there. He's gathered them up, and he's not asking for help. He's just lugging all of this back with him. He's not really seeing where he's going, and it's a lot of work, and I feel like this is where your strength is going to come into play. I feel like even with this particular situation, it's something that you have to do by yourself, even though I feel like other people have offered to help you. It's something that you have to go through. It's a lesson. And you're kind of powering through this lesson in your own way. Okay? The goal for you is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card that represents all of the things. I feel like this is how you see your life, okay? And this is prosperity in all aspects of life. You have family, home, financial stability, okay? So you may have all of that, but there's something challenging it, and I feel it goes deeper into more of an emotional thing. So, in the real world, things look really good for you. So people might not know that you have something that you struggle with, except for the one that's closest to you. I mean, after all, this is supposed to be a love reading, but it is mostly about you. I think the thing to take from it as far as relationship wise is you have somebody there that the two of you have built this wonderful life together. They're there to support you. They think you're wonderful. You inspire them. And maybe you have to realize that these people that are in here that don't appreciate the things that you do, they can't take this away from you. You and your partner have built this life. This is yours, okay? So, work through those hard things, but just remember I know you have to go that alone to figure that out, but just remember you have that support. You have the things that you want. You have built something beautiful. And then we have the Page of Wands. So the pages usually come in with messages. And this is just a reminder to think before you act. Okay, so you might be upset by having to do this. Do the work and take a step back. You know, don't bring that pain into your stability, into your happy place. Okay. And then let's clarify the Five of Swords. All right, a bunch of stuff fell out. Do I get three? Yep, okay. Okay. So the Five of Swords, you know, it's like fighting these battles. Are they worth it? You know, you're reminded. Let's think about this before we like go in guns blazing and say, you know, start fights. You get the Hangman. So the Hangman reminds us to look at things through a different perspective. So he's hanging upside down, but see his head is glowing. So he's gaining a different perception from being upside down. So he's trying really hard to see things through other people's eyes. So that might be, you know, one of the things that you contemplate before you, you know, make a decision about what you're going to do about things. Then the Three of Wands. So I look at this card like it's like he's walking through a door. So he makes a decision to kind of like go through, and then he walks through this like gate, and he looks out, and along this path there are boats out there, and it's almost like your ship is about to come in. You can see it, you know it's out there. So I feel like this is saying a breakthrough is coming for you. An understanding is coming, and you know, you just have to take that step and wait. You know, don't push through it without thinking about it, without gaining that perspective. Okay. Then the Eight of Swords. So this card might speak to maybe some of your inner turmoil that maybe you're not expressing completely. So this person is like, looks like they're trapped in, almost like in a cage, right? In their own prison, self induced kind of pain that they've created. And honestly though, if they take a step forward, these binds are loose, they'll fall off, the blindfold will fall off. They can take a step forward. What they think is a prison really is not. They have freedom there. They've created this bondage themselves. Okay. So I feel like this is a reminder to yourself when you're frustrated, perhaps with the people around you who do care for you because of how other people are treating you. Don't feel like the people in your life that love you and that are supporting you are the ones that are holding you back, because they are not. You're the one holding yourself back. You're not. You know, if you can't see what you have and you're feeling trapped inside of it, that's something that you're going to have to deal with yourself, because you really are not. You're not trapped. All you have to do is take that step forward. My dog is like coughing and gagging and puking in the other room. I apologize. All right, so let me pull one more card from your person. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so you have wanting. I am feeling so... I'm feeling so urgent towards you. I'm not sure what exactly. Okay. I can't help wanting you sexually. Ooh, we have... Okay. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch. I'm craving you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Please come home, baby. Well, okay. So, it sounds like step out of the prison. Go home. have Have your happiness. You have somebody there who just thinks that you're amazing. You're bringing out their romantic side, their creative side. They want you in that sexual way. You've got some good things coming for you. You're a lucky person. All right, so I'm just going to pull 3 more cards to close out your reading, and this is giving you direction for the week to come. Just see what lies ahead for you. All right, let's get 2 more cards for Aquarius. All right, so you get karmic relationship. So this doesn't necessarily have to be your person. It could be anybody in your life. Resentment and triggers perception, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Okay, so to me that really speaks to letting go of whatever it is that's holding you to think that you need to impress these people here who are not impressed. You don't have to do that. Geez, you have somebody who thinks you're amazing, and that's just like what you need. You have to remember that. Don't take it for granted. Then you have camera, and it says reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception. Okay, so maybe you need to look back and like really take a look at what you have a really wonderful life, and in the grand scheme of things, you know, if you look back at that and those memories, they're enough to kind of get you to get past some of this this inner turmoil that you might be having. And then you have abundance. So positive mindset, manifesting, gratitude, bliss, and blessings. So the final word, don't take for granted what you have just because a couple people in your life might not appreciate you. There are so many people in your life that do appreciate you. You have a great amount of abundance. You're very fortunate. And don't discount your blessings, because you are definitely blessed. Okay? So if this message resonates for you, please hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment in the comment box below. And I look forward to doing a reading for you again next week. Thank you very much, Aquarius. Have a good week. Bye.